Now, the Lakers, of course, one of the most improved teams in the league. Key reason, their new head coach, Del Harris.
On a roll, playing with youthful enthusiasm, they continue to be the Cinderella team of the NBA. In Game 3, they started fast, treating the foreign crowd to flashes of brilliance reminiscent of an earlier era. And even though Sean Kemp led Seattle back time and time again, the Lakers prevailed. The Sonics are shaking their heads as they face first-round elimination for the second straight year. Can the Lakers close them out tonight? We'll find out. Game 4 is next. And now, ladies and gentlemen, live from the Great Western Forum in Inglewood, California, Prime Sports proudly presents the 1995 NBA playoffs. Tonight it's Game 4 of the opening round as the Los Angeles Lakers host the Seattle Supersonics. Hello again, everybody. Along with Stu Lance, I'm Chick Hearn. We're just as excited as you are. This should be a tremendous game, and I think a lot of the Lakers' success depends on how they play the first 5 minutes.
It's going to be very important for the Lakers to come out in Game 4 the way they did in Game number 3, because you know Seattle is going to come out with a lot of fire in their eyes. They have to. This could be the end of the year for them, and that's the way the Lakers have to approach it, as if this is Game number 5.
We present the Red Auerbach Trophy for the 1994-95 IBM Coach of the Year Award. This season, he led the Lakers to their fourth largest improvement from one season to the next, as the team registered 15 more wins this season than last. The 1994-95 IBM Coach of the Year Award goes to our own Lakers head coach, Del Harris.
That's great. That's great. You'll probably see some short tempers tonight. Let's hope not. Coming out, the first man is a guard, and his name is Nate McMillan, North Carolina State, at 6'5", 200 pounds. At the other guard, Gary Payton, Oregon State, 6'4", 190 pounds, fifth year. In the middle, a very outstanding former Laker, Sam Perkins, North Carolina, 6'9", 255, 11th year. At a forward, Detlef Schrempf, University of Washington, 6'10", 235, 10th year. And at the other forward, the incomparable Sean Kemp, Trinity JC, 6'10", 245, 6th year. Never played college ball. The head coach, in his 8th year in the league, is 4th with the club, is George Karl. The Lakers to take the torch. The crowd has been in a standing ovation mood ever since it's the Lakers' turn to come out. The dancing girls are here, the greatest in the league. The first man introduced is Nick Van Exel, 6'1", 170 pounds, second-year man, Cincinnati. What a contributor he is. And at the other guard, it'll be Anthony Peeler, third-year man, Missouri. This is the youngest team in the playoffs, averaging just 26 years of age. In the middle, 7'1", 254, sixth year, out of Serbia. He's only 26, Vlade Divac. Up front, Cedric Savalas. They need a big game out of him again. Cal State Fullerton, 6'7", 226, fifth year. And Eldon Campbell from Clemson, 6'11", 255 in his fifth year. Del Harris, the most honored coach in the league this year, at the helm of the Lakers. Billy Burtka, Larry Drew, Michael Cooper, and Kurt Rambis, such valuable assistants. The referees for tonight's ball game, an outstanding trio. We've got Bill Oakes, Hugh Evans, and Paul Mahalik.
So that leaves the drop-step baseline, and when he did, he got fouled.
Here we got the ball into Van Exel, dribble drive, beats Payton underneath, who scores it. Oh, did he leave Payton in his weight like a boat? And it's 2-0. Payton comes the other way. I think Payton's going to have a big night himself tonight. Payton dribbling, goes in low, double team, brings it out to Kemp. Above the three-point line to a good three-point shooter, Perkins, believe it or not. Now the ball goes over to McMillan, in low to Schrempf. Back to McMillan, he shoots for three, and it's in and out. No, the rebound tipped in the air. It goes to Payton on the tap, and he puts in a 16-footer. I still think he's going to have a big game tonight. He got that tap from Schrempf, 2-2, and the point guards have scored. Now we got Van Exel with the ball. Van Exel gets a screen by Vlade. Pick and roll. Van Exel throws a weak pass. It's got over to Peeler. Now they shoot a three-pointer, and in front of the Laker bench, it's Savalas hitting.
Well, that's a good sign. Cedric Savalas knocking down that first three-pointer. Now they're really going to have to come out and play him and open up his drive.
He's made 9 out of 20 in the play. Here's the good shooter from outside. He hits a 2. Perkins. Hey, what do we got going? It's 5-5.
Well, the rotation defensively by the Lakers was very slow that time. They didn't get to Sam. Gave him an open shot.
We got the ball out in front, and the pass goes over to the sideline. Peeler saves a bad pass. Goes to the base. They hit the ball. It doesn't go out of his hands. They hit it again. They knock it loose. 3 ball. McMillan gets it. Boy, did he want that ball. Here comes Payton. Underneath, he gives the ball to Kemp, and they lead it 7-5. Boy, I'm telling you, they were aggressive on that play, particularly the guard McMillan. In the line advancing lower than Golowawa left in the simulcast. Out in front to Perkins. Perkins holds it up and gives the ball to a guy you'd expect to be aggressive tonight, the 9-year veteran McMillan. He gives to Shrimp. Dribble drive. He beats Savalas. He feeds underneath. Slam, dunk, Kemp. Great play by Shrimp. He broke down the Laker defense. 9-7, the Sonics leader. And with the ball in the front court, Peeler again in front of the Laker bench. Terminate the dribble. Take the ball in low to Vlade Divac. He pivots, comes in low, going to throw up a hook. The right-hander, 6-footer on the way. He got the roll on the rim.
Well, he had a lot more form on that hook. He was able to turn his shoulder and get the hook.
9-9 fouls in 3.5 minutes. Here's the ball to Van Exel. Van Exel double teamed. He brings the ball cross court to Peeler. He has the ball stolen. A great play. Oh boy, is that guy good, McMillan. McMillan gives the ball over to Perkins at the base, comes underneath, puts it up, and got the bounce and scored it. Nice play. 11-9, the Sonics lead it. McMillan made a great steal. Well, don't take me out. This is playoff. This is our lifeline. Tonight we got to win. Here's the ball to Shrimp. He goes to the base, feeds underneath the basket. He fumbles. Vladdy's got it. Gives the ball to Savalas. One-on-one. He comes in deep. Changes. Left hand. Lay it up and in. Oh, beautiful play.
Change of direction. He turned Sam Perkins almost around. Never let him sit up.
The other way to the free throw line. 15-foot jumper. No. The rebound is off. Knocked out of bounds. Last touch, they say, by Campbell. He was boxing out on Kemp. Back into Payton, the low post, they knock and loose, but it bounces out to Perkins. He brings to McMillan. He fires from outside. No, the rebound is knocked by Van Exel. Oh, he saved it on the floor to Campbell. A miraculous play. The ball over to Savalas. Stop. 16-foot jumper. That's good. The Lakers lead at 13-11.
What a play by Van Exel.
We go the other way. Payton spins, turns up, banks it in after he faked Van Exel off his feet. Beautiful play by these point guards. Van Exel does a 360 turn. Stop. 18-footer. Good. The fans and you on radio and television are being treated to one of the biggest and most thrilling quarters of the year.
Important, though, for Nick Knock to pick up that quick second foul. Let Gary be the one in trouble.
15-13 is the score. The Lakers are in front. 6:35 to play in the first quarter, and Detlef Schrempf with it. Dribble drive, beats Savalas badly, lays it up underneath. Savalas cannot guard him, and then the bad pass by Vlade, throws it away. Coming under McMillan, he missed the shot. The rebound is off. Kemp puts it up and in. Basket counts, foul. Terrible pass by Vlade Divac.
In the playoffs, you have to have the possessions. Possessions are really important, obviously. In the playoffs, they're magnified. You have to treat the basketball as if it's gold. Vlade turned it over. Nate McMillan takes it to the basket, doesn't score it, but Sean Kemp does on the Lakers Basketball Network.
3 lead changes. The Lakers trail it by 3 in the first quarter. We got Van Exel looking to Peeler. Peeler bouncing the ball on the floor, dribbling, turn, shoot, 17-footer at the base. Nice shot with the left hand, right in the face of a good defender, McMillan.
Well, also, Gary Payton, they've switched. You've got Gary Payton guarding Anthony Peeler, trying to protect him from that third.
Off over here to Peeler, back out in front. A dangerous pass, got it to Van Exel. Back to Peeler, posting up inside, dribbles around McMillan, comes underneath. Reverse layup is on the way. It's no good, but the rebound was. But that rebound won't count. 2 shots coming to Peeler. Frank Pollock and Steve Thrapp heading up our radio network tonight technically, and Jerry Romano producing, Doug Freeman directing for our Prime Sports Network.
Nice move by Anthony Peeler. He misses the shot, but gets fouled back to the line to shoot 2. But he's going up against Nate McMillan, another very good defender. That could be one of the keys for tonight's ball game, as in the first 3 games, and so far it has been.
Kemp already has 7 points. Peeler knocks in 2 free throws. He's got 6 points. And it's 20-19. The Lakers are down by 1 in the first quarter. The Lakers could wrap it up tonight. Otherwise, go back to Tacoma. With the ball out in front, McMillan takes the Payton. Over to Perkins. He's behind the line for 3, and he got his second 3 of the game. That doesn't or shouldn't surprise you. He can really stroke it. That's why we call him smooth. It's been out of fouls for some time. Lakers did not get a good chance to take advantage of that. We got McMillan around to pick on a pick and roll to Kemp. Didn't give it to him. Gets it over to Perkins. Baseline to Shrimp. Shrimp backing in on Campbell. Bounce down the middle. Beautiful play, and they score with Payton. They're dominating the first quarter.
Well,
25-19.
Nick turned his head to take a peek at Shrimp, and Gary Payton with the cut.
Hard, blocking 6'10" Kemp. 25-19.
Some defensive play by Peter.
Ball handed off over to Van Exel. Here comes Eddie Jones when it's dead. The ball is Zabalos, dribble around his man, comes in deep, charge or block. Nope, they called a foul on the dribble. That's 2 free throws coming to Zabalos.
Interesting to see who Irvin Johnson plays. I would think he would go over and play Bowie and let Kemp maybe go against Vlade.
25-21 as both free throws are good, and the Lakers have made all 6 that they have tried. Lakers get the rebound. Here's Van Exel dribbling the right side, go to the baseline. Askew is in the ball game now for Seattle. All alone, three-pointer on the way. No, he steered it, tipped up by Sam Bowie. No good in the rebound. Coming off of the rebound, they're going to call a foul on the Lakers, and they'll call it on Bowie.
Sam, if he had it to do over again, Chip, he would not try that tip.
11 rebounds here on Monday. Free throw, no good. The rebound, however, will go back to Johnson. Johnson gives the ball to Kemp. Pretty good outside shooter. Here's the dribble drive down the middle. Payton's got it. Gives over here at the baseline. Johnson's air ball from 19 is no good, but Kemp's got it. Put it up and in. Oh, wow. Is that lousy rebounding with the Lakers? There were 3 Lakers there, and 1 man wearing the green. 28-21, biggest lead of the ball game. Sabalos above the 3. He's guarded by. Here's the dribble drive by Sabalos. Comes underneath. Reverse layup. No good. Rebounds up. Bowie had it. Fumbles it. Vlade's got it. Missed the layup. Bowie's got it. Missed the layup. Tipped up by Bowie. No good. Rebound knocked out of bounds to the Lakers. Nope, I'm wrong. The referees both point the other way. Boy, did the Lakers miss a couple of golden opportunities there.
Well, therein lies another problem for the Lakers when Elton Campbell goes out of the game. In the low post, they don't have a real finisher against the Sonics.
Little Gill at the guard position. Ball goes in low and a foul is called. That'll be 2 free throws. Askew, who is an aggressive player, let's put it that way, fouls Sabalos.
The play would work if that was allowed. I would hope, at least.
That group thinks it would be allowed. Second free throw, no good. Rebound is Bowie. Give the ball underneath. Reverse layup is blocked. It was thrown up by Sabalos. They knock it loose.
Oh, what a whistle.
A jump ball?
Jump ball.
That's the quickest jump ball maybe we've ever seen in the pros.
Well, Cedric tries a very high difficulty shot here, up and under, and doesn't get it to go down, of course. And then on the rebound, quick jump ball.
It's up. It's tipped. Vlade's got it under the basket. Put it up and in, Vlade. Now we got a whistle and a foul. Doesn't make any difference if it's shooting or not. It's 2 fouls or 2 free throws in the pros.
Get something.
30-23. 30-24 as he makes them both. And the Lakers come back to play some defense against Sabalos. Askew backs up. Askew with 9 and 24 still got the ball. He starts down the middle, goes around Sabalos underneath, throws it up and in. Went around Sabalos with the greatest of ease, and it's 32-24, 8-point lead. The ball under to Sabalos. He throws it up, missed the layup, and he'll go to the line and shoot 2 more free throws. Wants to go in low to Campbell. Instead, he goes out to Askew. He dribbles around Jones this time. Shoots a 20-footer, no good. Comes off the top of the board. There was a straight arm in a play. They didn't call anything as Johnson knocked it loose. It's a free ball. It's picked up by Askew. Askew gives the ball underneath to Payton. He throws it up and in. Wow. Pass to midcourt.
If you don't rebound the ball, that's what's going to happen to you.
And the Lakers are down for the second time by 9. It's 34-25. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the period. And the ball out to Eddie Jones, screened by Bowie. Eddie comes behind the 3-point line. Eddie's still dribbling with 8 on the clock. Eddie's behind the back pass, and they're going to call a foul and bail him out. He really got himself in trouble and had to throw a desperation pass.
So they're going to get the last shot, possibly. Bring in Devin Shrimp. Nice play.
Made only 1 free throw. The second one is rebounded for his 6th board of the game by Kemp. And coming to the ball now, we just got the slow down play of Payton down in front. He's guarded by Jones. And Exel's still in the ball game. There's a dribble drive down the middle. Payton gives the ball off to Kemp. And he is fouled. Bowie gets another foul. That's his 2nd game. Misses it. Free throw is good in the 2nd. 9-point lead for the 3rd time. 4 seconds left. Van Exel knows it. He's going to throw up a prayer. There goes the prayer. It did hit the back of the heel of the basket, but it didn't go in. At the end of 1, the Lakers down by 9, Stu.
35-26. The Sonics had it the way they wanted it. Gary Payton doing a lot of trash talking, which I figured he would do tonight. So far, it's been good on the Lakers Basketball Network.
Crowd at Tacoma Saturday. Here's a jump shot underneath by Askew. No good, but the rebound is taken away by McMillan. The Lakers stand there and watch him grab it. Now the ball back to McMillan. Cross-court pass to Askew, set and fire for three. That's good. And the Lakers are down 38-26.
Well, when you can't rebound, Chip, you're going to get in situations like that.
The Lakers have been out-rebounded in 16 of their last 17 games, and this crowd has been pretty well muffled by this good defense and the lack of offense by the Lakers. 38-26. Pass under to Campbell. He's being fronted. He's got it. He scores it. Basket counts, foul. Sean Kemp was trying to front him, and a perfect pass went back to Campbell, who made a good reception and basket.
And then on the weak side, Irvin Johnson came over to try to give some help, and Eldon Campbell scored in spite of that help and gets the foul. Nice play by Eldon Campbell as he cuts it back to a 10-point lead as a free throw coming.
Lots of time left to play here tonight. Free throw by Campbell is no good, and the Lakers are starting to miss free throws. Now they have missed, they've made 11 out of 15. With the ball in the front court now, we have got McMillan bouncing the ball to Askew. Askew in low to Kemp. Kemp out in front to McMillan. Pass, knocked down, stolen. Nice play by Peeler. Bounce underneath to Van Exel. He's there. He scores. Boy, that Peeler does some good things out there. Long pass the other way. They get it to Askew, and the Lakers trail by only 8. Pass in low to Kemp. Kemp turned, double teamed, underneath, throws it up, has to have a bounce, didn't get it, but it was tipped in nicely by Johnson, the big center. Nice left-handed tip in. 40-30, 10 minutes to play in the half.
Game 3 with the steal very much like the one he just had, and he goes down the way, all the way, and gets Nick Van Exel an easy deuce, but the Lakers trail it by 10, 40-30 on the Lakers Basketball Network.
Maybe they can cut it down. Kevin Costner is here, starring in soon-to-be-released Waterworld, Denzel Washington. He's in with Crimson Tide. Rayford Johnson is here. Jack Nicholson. We draw him. Now let's see if we can satisfy them. Here's the ball in front of the Laker bench to Peeler. He wants to go in low, and he does to Vlade. Out in front, Van Exel. Swings it to Jones. Jones is long. Three-pointer is short. Rebound hit by Vlade. Scuffed it alive to Peeler. Peeler to Van Exel. He shoots a long three. He got it. The Laker trail is only 7 as they start their comeback. 40-33.
Shot foul, ball out of bounds to the Lakers.
Geez, if Payton needs rest, Van Exel needs mouth-to-mouth. 40-33. Van Exel for another three. He got it. Van Exel back-to-back three-pointers. He shot this one over McMillan at 6'5". That's 12 points for Nicky.
Well, you talk about somebody growing up.
40-36, coming down underneath. No basket, even if it goes. There is a foul before the shot by Kemp. 40-36 is the score. 8:45 to play. How quickly it can change. Now we got back in the ball game Gary Payton. Payton holds it up. Takes the ball over to Gill. Gill back out to Payton above the three. To Gill. He's on the... Oh, they say 3 if it goes.
No.
His foot was on the line, I think.
I thought his left foot was on the line.
I do, too. We got to see that play later on. But they counted 3, definitely. 43-36. Just a toe.
Well, he was open at the top, but when he put his right foot forward,
on the line.
It looked like his right foot was on the line. I even heard him said his left, but it was his right foot. Seemed like it was on the line, but the official was a little bit behind the play there, so...
That doesn't take his foot off the line.
Put his arm.
It was a 2-point shot, but they counted it 3.
Campbell averaged a career high 12.5 points during the regular season, and he's been very effective in the playoffs if he can stay out of foul trouble.
The Lakers trail by 5, 43-38 as Campbell nets 2 free throws. Detlef Schrempf will come in when it's dead for the Sonics. They're up by 5, 8:06 to play in the first half. And great pass underneath, and Gill scores on a slam dunk because he got away from Peeler. 45-38. Beautiful pass by Payton to the other guard, Gill. Now Van Exel with it out in front, trying to work his wizardry. He looks, he's against Perkins. He almost shot over Perkins. Here's the ball stolen by Gill. Gill's in the front court. He pivots. He comes underneath. He missed the shot, but the rebound is good. Nice rebound basket, and the basket is put in by Payton for his 13th. And the Lakers go down by 9 again. What a great steal. 47-38.
Good try by Eddie Jones defensively, but nobody else came back to help.
Peeler for 3, way out yonder, got it straight away from, let's call it 25 feet. 47-41 is the score. The Lakers hanging close. Ball in low to Kemp. He turns on Vlade. He's got no place to go. He leaps in the air, and that's traveling. Of course it is. He picked up the pivot foot. Easy play to call. Kemp doesn't understand it, but they'll explain it to him at halftime. Well, he's going to leave the ball game now. A chance for the Lakers to do something good here. It was 12. And the Lakers have got back into it with three-point shots by Van Exel and Peeler. Van Exel dribbling in deep, pivots out to Vlade. He fakes the 20-footer, gives it back to Van Exel. Boy, look at that defense. Van Exel dribbling, shoots over Perkins. Three-pointer, good! Van Exel hits his third of the quarter, and the Lakers trail 47-44. You talk about the most valuable player of the series. You better not forget him. Wow, I don't care if they win or lose. Here the ball goes in low to Perkins. He turns, he shoots over Vlade. It's good. What a nice shot. Vlade really was in his face.
You know, they've taken Sam Perkins off the low post to utilize his three-point shooting, but he still is probably their best low post player. Perkins says, I don't believe that call. We've got a timeout as Nick Van Exel has brought back the Lakers, knocking down consecutive three-point shots. It's 49-44 on the Lakers Basketball Network.
49-45. The Lakers pull to within 4 points. And coming with the ball in the front court, the green-clad visitors. Dribble drive down the middle, underneath. Shrimp throws it over Campbell and scores. He had to extend his right arm to its greatest length, and he did it. 51-45. 4 points for Shrimp. That's what I say. He's about due to explode. He is so good. His Peeler. He's against Payton. Ball out in front of Vlade. Vlade holds it up. Get back to Van Exel. Van Exel's made 3 out of 5 3-pointers, all in this quarter, the 3 that he made. Vlade shoots a shot outside. There's a foul called. That's free throw time again. And the foul is going to be called on, unless they called illegal defense. I don't think they did.
I think they called a foul on Shrimp.
I do too.
8 players with 2 fouls.
You'll never see that in a scorecard very often. Every one of them has 2.
Field goal attempts because the Lakers have been getting fouled, obviously. And if you get fouled and miss the shot, it doesn't count as a field goal attempt.
Exactly right. 51-46 as the second free throw is good. Vlade's got his 6 points. Pushed around by Campbell. Ball goes into Kemp. He turns. Campbell blocks his shot. He gets it back, puts it up, no good. That's a great effort by Kemp. Great effort. That shot was blocked right back into his hands, and he was up before you could describe it and put it up again. Darn near made it. Van Exel, three-pointer. It looks good. It is good. Oh, I was right in line with that. So are you, Stuart.
Oh, Nick has got the hot hand. So hot, and so he's going down the floor trying to cool it off.
51-49. 4:07 left to play here in the first half.
I believe the call, Eldon Campbell, as I said, picked up his second. Nick Van Exel is knocking down threes tonight as he has.
Oh, pass into Payton, shot blocked, a little count, basket counts. The shot was banked off the backboard, and after that you can't touch it.
Oh, did you see Huey Evans tell Gary Payton to shut up and go the other way?
Down, kept in play by Shrimp. Shrimp looks down the middle, nothing there. Still looking, brings it out in front to McMillan. They're a little disorganized on this set. Now the ball to Perkins. Perkins shoots an 18-footer that's no good. Nice rebound by Sabalos. The ball given up to Van Exel. Van Exel with the ball in the front court and 3 minutes to play. Van Exel comes in deep, feeds to Campbell. He passed up a 17-footer, shoots a 12-footer and scores.
He knows his range, right.
He knows his range.
Very smart play by Eldon Campbell.
2-point ball game, 53-51. Campbell gets his 6th point. Here's the ball into Kemp. They steal the ball, but it's fumbled. They pick up the garbage and score underneath. And the guy that did it was McMillan.
Well, you talk about getting a break. Nate McMillan was under the basket. All of a sudden, the ball rolls to him.
He wasn't expecting it either. Feeds it out to Payton. Payton standing on the 3-point line. Payton goes to the dribble, brings it back to Shrimp. Shrimp with 3 in the clock, 2 in the clock. They pass underneath. I don't know if they got it off or not. I know they did now. With 1 second left, Perkins scored underneath on a great pass coming in from McMillan. And it's 57-51. The Lakers have given up 4 points in a row. The ball comes to the high post, Eldon Campbell. Campbell against Kemp. Cross-court pass to Van Exel. Another three-pointer won't be close, but the rebound to Campbell might be. He feeds to Vlade. That's in there. Nice play by Eldon Campbell. He had an 8-footer straight away, and he spotted Vlade and made a great pass.
Yeah, Vlade had about a 1-footer, so Vlade said, thanks, Eldon.
53, 1 minute to play. Here in the first half, the Lakers have trailed most of the way. Eddie Jones with the ball. Eddie with 17 in the 24. To Van Exel. Van Exel out in front. Van Exel dribbling. Does a 360 turn. In deep. Throws up a bank. Oh, what a shot! A 13-footer that banked in after a high arch.
I tell you, Nick Van Exel is just doing it all for the Lakers.
That's 20 points for him in the first half. 59-55. 29 in game 1 of this series was Nick's career playoff. They take the ball away from Sabalos. That's what they set up in the huddle, I guess. Sabalos driving the base. Here comes Perkins all the way under. Shot blocked by Bowie. Try to save it. They do, but it goes to the wrong team. But the half ended. Bowie made a great defensive play. But the Lakers made a horrible offensive play at the other end. They take a timeout. They set up a play allegedly, and Sabalas drives the base and has it stolen by Schrempf. The score at the end of the half is 59-55, the Sonics.
I would have called
Would you
a play.
agree?
Yes, if I'm the Sonics, I call a play for Perkins in the low post.
Run right at him. I would too. All right, anyway, the ball is dribble drive underneath, trying to put it up and put it in. Nice play. They thought that Sabalas was going to reverse it underneath, so did I, but he reached back and put it in from the side from which he came, and the Lakers trail by 2. Second time they've been that close. Sabalas with 13, jump shot outside, and then that three-pointer put in by McMillan. He had a great first quarter, and he comes up with his 5th point. And it's now 62-57. Up to something? Well, maybe they are. Lottie is still in the ballgame. They got to wait till it's dead. They don't want to call a timeout. Sabalas shoots a 20-footer, and he hits that. Oh, if he comes out with a hot hand, 62-59 is the score. The Los Angeles Lakers trail it to play. And here is the ball being brought over to McMillan. In low they go, and handling it in there is Perkins. Sam, the former Laker, out in front of Schrempf. He's due. Look out. Three-pointer good.
But that's all because now Sam Perkins, with a smaller player, George Lynch, defending him, he's going to the low post. The Lakers have to double team, opens up the perimeter.
Sabalas, dribble drive again underneath, looking for the foul. If he doesn't get it, it was shot blocked. Beautiful block by Kemp. He controls it too. Here goes Payton. Payton down the middle. Payton all the way, throws it up. No, rebound is off, taken by King, who is in the ball, or not King, but Lynch, who is in the ball game for the Lakers. Peeler for 3 off the run, and he hits the 3. Boy, this is an exciting game, if nothing else, I'll tell you that. 65-63. The last possession tonight might be the ball game, really. That's 12 points for Peeler. Pass out in front of Schrempf. He looks for 2 in a row from 3. He got it. Cannot leave him alone out there. 68-63. Lakers call a timeout. Was there an indication 20 or regular?
I think it's a regular timeout.
Brought it out to Lynch. Lynch takes it over to Peeler, drives around one man, comes in deep, and he is fouled. That's going to bring a howl from McMillan, but he's not going to say anything because he's already got one technical.
Well, the Sonics doing an excellent job of fronting and taking the post game away from them.
Absolutely. Absolutely they have. 68-65. So the Lakers got to go to another plan to a completion. The ball in low, taken by Perkins. Perkins holds it up. Out in cross-court pass. Over to Schrempf. Dribble drive. Somebody better pick him up. They didn't, but they fouled him. So he'll shoot 2.
Tonight, so far, he's got 10.
He'll have 19 or more. 69-65 is the score as a free throw on the second try is good. Cross-court to Lynch. Over to Sabalas. Long three-pointer, not close. The rebound is off and is taken. Oh, the Lakers are going to shoot right into their hands if they keep shooting all those three-pointers from outside. In the third quarter, you don't need them all out there. Here's a turnaround jumper by and bounces in. Was that a rebound basket or not?
Left hand tip dunk by Kemp.
By Kemp, yes. Ball looked like it was rattling around in the cage. Are behind. 7:26 left to play in the third quarter. 71-65, and the ball goes in low. Handling it in there is Askew. Down the middle comes Kemp. Did he travel? No. Pass under the basket to Payton. He scores. Breakdown on the Laker defense. No rotation.
Well, the problem now has become the Lakers are so small. With George Lynch and Cedric Sabalas at forwards, the Lakers are just too small.
6:18 to play in the third quarter. Here's the ball in front of the Laker bench to Schrempf. To Perkins. They bring it out to Askew. Askew into Payton. Payton's got 17 points. Backing in. Feeds it out to Perkins. He gives to Askew. He shoots a 3. That's good. Boy, they're filling it up from threes here in the second half. They have now made 4 out of 5. 22nd timeout, Stu.
And the Sonic bench is really doing the job. They're really giving their players a lot of encouragement. A 22nd timeout with the Lakers trailing by 11.
Blotty back in. You got to gamble now. This is the playoffs. The ball out in front to Peeler. Peeler brings it over to Sabalas. Drives to the lane. Underneath. Beats it out of front. Three-pointer by Van Exel. He hits it. Van Exel reduces the lead to 8. 5:35 to play. And down with regularity tonight. Here's the dribble. They lose the ball. They get it back. Payton's got it. Feeds it out in front to Askew. Down the middle. Schrempf's alone. 8-foot jumper. Good straight away. Van Exel has made 5 out of 9 three-pointers. The Lakers are down by 10.
Well, Gary Payton is really quick to the ball.
Yeah. Third quarter. Payton with the ball. Payton out in front, picked up by Bowie. Payton's too quick, of course, for him. Takes the ball over to Kemp. Kemp drives on Campbell, comes behind the board, feeds it out in front. Askew comes down with a right-hand side pass. Wide open is over here, missing the shot. And the ball put up under the basket, and what do we got called?
Goaltending.
Goaltending is called. Goaltending is called against the Lakers. I think Sam Bowie is the one that got charged with it. It's 10 points in the ball game for Askew. Lakers do not want to go back to Tacoma. They want to go to San Antonio, though. If so, they got to start filling it up. Somebody besides this kid with the ball, Van Exel. That'll count if it goes. It goes! He's fouled. He's falling away. Makes a 19-foot fall away left-hander. Wow. 26 points.
What can you say about him, Chick? He looks up and he sees Vincent Askew. He says, I know I can get by him. Askew pushes him. He's falling away. Throws it up. Continuation is in effect. Nothing but bottom. Nick Van Exel has an opportunity for a three-point play. That's just sensational basketball by the Lakers' Nick Van Exel.
Unbelievable. I'll tell you, there aren't many point guards in the league better than he is now. The free throwing of the Lakers is leaving a lot to be desired. I was going to say atrocious, but I didn't want to use that. Here's the ball in low. Shrimp, turn, loses the balance, 10-foot jumper, no good, but the Lakers forgot to go after the ball. Now Payton did, and then he falls into the VIP. He sits down there on some lady's lap and says, thank you for the seat by Campbell, but somebody's got to go get the ball. All right, the Lakers here with about 3:25 to play in the third, only down by 8. Van Exel for another three. He got it! I don't believe it! That gives him 6 3-pointers. I believe that ties, or maybe somebody had 7 for the Lakers, did they? I know Coop one time had 6. That's 29 points for the little guy Van Exel, and the crowd chanting defense. Now the ball in Kemp, down the middle. He's fouled. It'll count if it goes. It didn't go. He's knocked down by Bowie. 80-75.
He is just running the show. He goes up. Vincent Askew says the last time he beat me off the dribble. This time he beats me with the three. They've shown a lot of different looks at Van Exel.
Very critical situation against the Boston Celtics as Boston guarded by Michael Cooper. Kemp makes both free throws, and it's 82-75. 3 team fouls in the Lakers, 4 on the Sonics. We play with 2:56 to play. Thrown away by Campbell. Campbell telegraphed the pass, threw it away. Here comes Payton. Give the ball back to Kemp. Underneath, foul hard, 2 shots. Bowie the foul. Campbell made a terrible pass. 82-75. That's 4 fouls on Bowie.
Especially from the free throw line.
He makes both free throws for his 20th point of the ball game. What's his Doug Mann, his free throw shooting tonight, please? 84-75. The Lakers trail it again deep into the third quarter now. Van Exel with the ball. Lottie is back in the ball game. Bowie stays in. Campbell is out. Lakers are running the clock down, just dribbling it. Van Exel with it. Van Exel down the middle. Brings it over. A three-pointer by Jones. That's good. Eddie Jones. Both clubs hitting a lot of three-pointers tonight. We'll get the totals for you on that. It's 84-78. The Lakers trailed by just 6. 2:15 to play in the third. Here's the ball given to Payton. Comes underneath, scores. Basket counts, foul. Beautiful rub-off. Beautiful. That means that the guy with the ball cut around the screen man. That was Payton going around Askew, and that took care of the defense. And 2:05 left to play in the third. Lakers are going to have a torrid fourth quarter. Playing the post is Lottie. Lottie backing and beats his man. He's under the basket. He puts it up and in. Nice play. If they leave single coverage on him with that guy Johnson, Lottie's got to get the ball every time down the floor.
And he's got to be productive when he gets it.
All right, good. I hope so. With his improvement in free throwing this year, I would agree with you, but he missed it again. But the rebound is tipped by Bowie out to Lottie. To Van Exel. Dribble in deep. He'll get fouled. He puts it up. No good. The rebound is off, and the Lakers fumble it away. Long pass the other way to Askew. He's down the middle, and the ball slips out of his hands, apparently. And out of bounds, it should go to the Lakers, and does. Wow. But the Lakers at the other end. And then they come down here, and Askew has it slip out of his hand in the quarter. Van Exel with it. The Lakers only trail by 6. Here's a jump shot. Oh, missed by Peeler, but he goes to get it. He's got it. He feeds it over. Jones from 20. That's no good. The rebound is off. And the pass to midcourt to Gills. 21 seconds left. Boy, the Lakers had 2 good looks at the basket. Real good. Now we got Gill out in front. Gill yo-yoing up and down. Gill's going to run it down. The 24-second clock is turned off. It's Betty by 88-82. The Lakers can catch him in the fourth quarter. Believe me. Here's Gill with it. Almost forgot the ball. Underneath. Nobody guarding Payton, so he scored. Payton linked the court past Lakers. The quarter's over. It wasn't a pass. It was a shot at the basket by Van Exel from 75 feet. And at the end of 3, Stu, it's an 8-pointer.
Well, the Lakers trailed by 4 at the half. They've given up another 4 points. Now they trail by 8. We've got 12 minutes of action to play. 90-82 Sonics on the Lakers Basketball Network.
The front court, Van Exel. You wonder why the opening tip of the ball game is important. It gives you possession starting the fourth. All right, the ball to Van Exel. Van Exel takes it over to Jones. Dribble drive. In deep. Slam dunk! How? He slammed that over Kemp. 6 points for Jones. Boy, that's an electrifying way to start the fourth quarter for the Laker team and crowd. 90-84 is the score. 11.5 to play in the ballgame. Pass underneath. They faked the pass. Did not give it to Payton. He's back and forth. He comes in deep. He puts it up. Traveling. That's a great play defensively by Van Exel. Great play.
And great help by Vlade. Vlade came over. That's why he had the pump fake, and he traveled in the process.
Nobody on either team has 5 fouls. In to Van Exel. Bounce in low to Vlade. Mismatch again inside. Swing underneath. Throws it up and it's blocked. What a great play, but it's called goaltending. I don't know where Kemp came from. He must have came from the ceiling.
Neither does Vlade.
He must have came from the ceiling. Unbelievable. What a block, but it called goaltending. They say it had a chance to go in. It's a 4-point ball game. The crowd is on its feet. They're waving their towels. Ball goes in low. Backing in is Kemp. He brings it out in front. Illegal defense. Lakers. Detlef Schrempf makes it. Van Exel with the ball in the front court. Van Exel dribbling out in front is double team. Whips it to the open man, Vlade. Over here to Jones. Eddie just hit a beautiful three-pointer. Bounce pass in low to Vlade. Everybody foul? No foul. They say he was not fouled. Oh, look at the Laker coach. Here's the ball. Schrempf. Pass underneath the basket. Kemp's got it. He tries to put it up. It's blocked. It's stolen. They raked it out of his hands. Here comes Van Exel. He gives to Jones underneath. Nice pass. Score. Peeler. Timeout is taken by the Seattle Supersonics. Stu, was that an exciting play?
That's the way you run a fast break. You don't settle for the jumper. You get the layup, and the Lakers did. They trail only by 3. 91-88 on the Lakers Basketball Network.
For Ryan Sports, free throw line, all alone is Schrempf, and he misses the shot. The rebound is Eddie Jones. If this kid from Temple could have a big fourth quarter, the Lakers will win the game. I don't mean scoring necessarily. He just made an electrifying pass a minute ago. 88-91. Pass into Vlade. It's 91-90. Oh, what a pass by Van Exel. I don't know who broke down the defense, but there was nobody guarding Vlade. I don't know why they don't bring... Oh, here he comes now. I was going to say they don't bring Perkins back. Dribble drive underneath the basket, and they allow Payton, the little guard, to come in and score. A layup. 93-90. With the ball, we got Van Exel. Van Exel yo-yoing up and down. Here comes Vlade through the key. No double team, so they ought to go to Vlade, but he sets a pick. On a pick and roll, he breaks off. Van Exel shoots a three-pointer. Good! We're tied.
Oh, Nick.
93 out. The other end, a three-pointer. That's good by Schrempf. Wow. How about this game? I don't like this. Never go to a basketball game because you won't like it. With the ball in the front court, we got Van Exel. Van Exel out in front. Van Exel yo-yoing. Gives the ball to Peeler. Left hand 20-footer for 2. That's no good. The rebound to Vlade. Comes under the basket. Puts it up. It's good. He's fouled. He can tie it up. We haven't had crowd reaction like this, Stu, since the day that Magic Johnson made his startling announcement.
Well, I tell you, they've got reason because Vlade just made a nice rebound, and then spin move baseline, gets fouled, gets the basket. He's at the line to try to tie it up. He better make sure in this free throw because his nemesis has come back into the game. Sam Perkins.
He can eat Sam up now. He's ready for anything. Make that free throw. He made the free throw after it bounced around a half an hour. 96-96.
Sean Kemp off the box.
That's not easy. Pass into Kemp. He turns. He shoots. His basket is good. That's only his second field goal since the first quarter. 98-96 the Sonics. 8 minutes to play. 22 points for Kemp. He's been averaging 24 in the series. Here's the ball over to Peeler. Peeler and the Lakers got to work for good shot. Perkins pushing around Vlade. Vlade out in front. Jones for 3. Got it. Eddie Jones, I'm telling you, if he has a good quarter, the Lakers will win. 99-98. Can you believe these Lakers have the lead? Here's the ball over to Shrimp. Shrimp dribble drive. He's in deep. He lays it under the basket, and Payton scores a layup. Nice read by Shrimp. Beautiful. 199.
Well, they caught Nick cheating on that play. Nick paid the price.
You got to cheat a little bit in a game like this. You got to cheat a little. 199, the Sonics leader. They're fighting for their lives. Jump shot by Peeler. Three-pointer, good. I think it was three. To only two. They only gave him two. All right, 101 to 100. The Lakers with 7:10 to play.
Nick Van Exel has done it all.
Don't turn this game off, folks. Here's the ball out in front, and the big man Perkins with it. They take the ball over and give it to Shrimp. His pass knocked down. Not intentionally kicked. It was thrown off the leg of the Laker, and they get the ball. Now the Lakers could go up the way they're shooting threes. They might go up by 8. Here's Van Exel with it. Van Exel looking for Vlade's screen. He gets that. Bounce pass over to Jones. Here's the ball under the basket to Campbell. He gives to Vlade. Score! What a great pass by Campbell. Timeout, Seattle. Ladies and gentlemen, you listen to him. What a pass, Stu.
Well, that's just good team basketball. Elton Campbell goes up. 2 defenders go up with him. He gives it to Vlade for the uncontested layup on the Lakers.
Van Exel has broken the club record for playoff three-pointers. He's got 7. One more will tie the NBA all-time record for playoff threes. The ball out to Perkins. Perkins against Vlade. Screen. Three-pointer by Perkins is good straight away. Oh, you can't leave him alone. The smooth one is so smooth. He ties it up at 103. We've got 5:22 to play. That's the one shot you didn't want to give up. Perkins does a good job guarding Vlade, usually. Pass out of it to Peeler. Baseline to Campbell. 20-footer on the way. No good, but the rebound is off. They got it. And count of it goes. It didn't go. A great try by Eddie Jones. He was falling down. In addition, he was knocked down, and he threw up a bank shot that could have stayed in. 2 shots.
You talk about hang time. After the missed shot by Elton Campbell, Eddie Jones is under there for the rebound. It's free. He doesn't get it there, but then he picks it up and just hangs in the air until he gets to contact. He gets fouled.
The Rook makes the free throw. Laker basketball brought to you proudly by a family of companies. $42 billion strong. Great Western will always be there. Second free throw, no good. And the Lakers are liable to go to bed scratching their heads about their terrible free throwing. They have missed 12 out of 36 play. The ball goes in low. There comes Kemp. Kemp has it blocked. Gets it back, but there's a foul call. Let's see how they're calling this. Paul Mahalik is making the call. It's going to be on Campbell, I believe.
Yes. Not a bad game to play in either.
Free throws are both good, and not a bad game to win if you have that opportunity, and the Lakers do. 105, 104, 4:47 to play.
But we're in a different season now.
Oh, it went in and came out. That's tough luck. That wasn't that bad a shot. Okay, we're tied at 105. 13. Here's Payton coming in deep. You got to have some help, and Vlade gives it, blocks the shot, but there's going to be a foul call, I think, on Van Exel. Play. Next one, no good. The rebound is off to Campbell. Campbell's 4-3. No, we got more than that. Down by Campbell, picked up by Van Exel. Brings it, pass in low to Vlade. Vlade double teamed at the post. Vlade out in front of the open man. Jones didn't shoot it. Gives to Campbell. He's in deep. 8-foot jumper won't go down. Rebound by Vlade once, no. Second time, no. Block. Rebound is off to Campbell. Counts if it goes. It didn't go. He was almost choked to death. He can tie it with the second. Short. Oh, way short. Way short.
Alligator arms.
106-105. 56 to play, and the Lakers down by a point in the fourth quarter. Bounce pass is bad. Out of bounds it goes to the Lakers. It was intended for Kemp, who complains that he was being held. Timeout, Stu.
We've got 2 minutes and 51 seconds to play in this fourth quarter, Chick. This has been some Game 4. The Lakers trailing by 1 on the Lakers Basketball Network.
Hello, Los Angeles, and welcome once again to the Iceman Cooking. Now, Elise is back there talking to her agent, but that's not going to stop us from preparing Eddie Jones buttermilk biscuits. Eddie, kind of like these biscuits. You can rise to the occasion. But one thing about Eddie, he loves a lot of jam. Right, Elise? I
have total creative control.
Absolutely. You cooking with the hockey players. Like that? Sounds good. I don't mean to disturb you. Excuse me. Looking like Eddie.
We got the ball out in front, and it goes into Vlade Divac. Vlade cross-court to Sabalas. Oh, throws the ball in Campbell. He pivots. He beats his man. He's underneath and he puts it in. He beat Detlef Schrempf. The Laker lead is 107 to 106. We said they had to score in that possession, and indeed Campbell did. Campbell's 11th point. He gives it back to the little guard Payton. Back to Schrempf, three-point country. To Askew, to Perkins. They want to go in low to Kemp. They do. He turns. He shoots 17-footer. Oh, what a shot! Vlade didn't do a bad job of defending. What a shot. That's only his third basket since the first quarter.
That was some shot.
108-107. In the Lakers, too. Van Exel with it. Not getting any closer to the basket. Vlade's got it. Comes around his man. Perkins bounce the ball. And a foul is going to be called. That'll send Vlade to the line. Vlade will go to the line.
Out of 25.
He tied it up. So the Lakers missed 3 in a row. 2 by Campbell and 1 by Vlade. That is open. He gives to Askew. In low to Schrempf. Schrempf working on Sabalas. Shoots over him on the way. No good. Rebound is off. The Lakers have got it. Can they keep it though? They knock it loose. They steal the ball. Rough and tumble. No play. They took it away from Sabalas. Timeout. Seattle.
Well, Eddie Jones did a marvelous job of going up and getting a rebound.
Was it him that they took it from?
But when he came down, he seemed like he might have been off balance or a little bit out of control. More off balance. Some rebound by Eddie, but then they just reached in, knocked it free. Gary Payton comes up with it. Sonic ball with 46 seconds to play in regulation.
They set their play up in that timeout call. Of course, here's the dribble drive by Schrempf. Comes in deep. Shoots a 10-foot jumper. No. Rebound should be Campbell's, but they foul Campbell over the top. Campbell did a great job of boxing out and then retained his balance. Fought for it. Got the rebound. But he's only made 5 out of 9 free throws. 31 and 8/10 seconds left. Absolutely perfect. Absolutely in the middle of the ring. All right, one more. And then we will say, if he makes it, don't give him a 3. They will take a timeout, of course. They've got 1 left. He made him. Great work by Eldon Campbell. Because after making only 5 out of 9 previously, Stu, he knows, the team knows they've been shooting horribly at the line. He steps up there and thumps in 2 with 31 and 8/10 seconds left. That's how far they are from San Antonio.
Yeah, but you said it when you said it earlier. Now they don't want to give up a 3-point play or a 3-point basket. 31 seconds to play. The Lakers lead it by 2 on the Lakers Basketball Network.
A picture on the big screen that says louder, and they're getting louder by the second. Slam dunk the Sonics. Whatever the signs say, the Lakers want to do it. You can see the worry on the face of that great young star. Now, the Lakers lead is 2, not 1, but you cannot give up the 3-pointer. Chicago won tonight. There was 1 minute and 9 seconds to play, and Michael Jordan made 2 free throws to give Chicago a 1-point lead, and nobody scored for either team after that.
Well, let's see if that holds true tonight. The Lakers will be really happy about it with 31 seconds to play. If nobody scores, they win the ball game.
Now, they're going to take the ball out on this side of the court. 110-108. No foul. Make him earn the basket. Look out, Vlade. Don't get too rough. The 5 count almost went off. They get the ball into Detlef Schrempf. And he to Payton. Payton out in front of Perkins. He was tempted. He shoots a 2-pointer to tie it. He didn't get it. Rebound, Lakers. And they foul him. Payton fouls him. Sabalas will go to the line. Would it happen 2 years in a row to the proud Sonics? Get knocked off in the first round? Oh, fans, let me warn you, it has not, repeat, has not happened yet. Cedric Sabalas is just an average free thrower at 70%. Tonight, he's made 4 out of 6.
But, Chick, if he makes 2 free throws here, the Sonics are in deep, deep water.
Yeah. The first one is perfect. Kemp has got 26 points, 17 rebounds, 4 blocks, and 4 steals. All right, a 20-second timeout taken. That's the only thing they had left. The Lakers now lead by 3. This could ice the ball game, unless the Lakers make a silly foul and the guy shooting a 3 that makes it. Lead, but 4 is. Now they're going to bring in George Lynch. This is for defensive purposes, and they're going to take out Campbell.
Well, they're worried about overtime. Elgin has the 5 fouls.
That's a good thought, Stu. Very good input from you. And that's exactly what the coach is thinking. Vlade comes way down the floor at the offensive end of Seattle to guard Perkins. Lynch goes up inside. He'll try to get a rebound. He's a good rebounder, but he's too small. Cedric Ceballos, the Lakers' leading scorer, voted to the All-Star team this year. Cedric at the line. Perfect! They lead by 4. They don't have any timeouts left. Coming with the ball in the front court, Payton. They take it to Perkins. He shoots a 3. No good. Rebound is off. Vlade's got it.
That's the ball game, buddy.
Hey, look out, Texas. Here we come. Ladies and gentlemen, the Los Angeles Lakers have proved why Del Harris is the coach of the year. They have proved why they are the most improved team of the year. They have proved why Stu Lance, Chip Hearn, KLAC and the Laker Radio Network, and Prime Sports are so proud to represent them in the broadcast booth. 5-point lead. 2 years in a row, Seattle has been knocked out in the opening round. And this is after, ladies and gentlemen, winning 57 games this year and 63 last year. Vlade misses the second. It doesn't matter now. Let him shoot. Give them anything they want. Dribble drive, ask you underneath. Let him put it up and in. 6 seconds left. Now they'll commit a foul if they get a chance. Take care of the ball. There's the foul.
Would have been better.
Yes, it would have been much better. Lynch needs this free throw. He got it.
Oh, Georgie. Yes.
Georgie.
That's the one.
That's all she
That's
wrote.
the one.
Let him shoot. Let him shoot. Let him shoot.
It's over.
The Lakers win, ladies and gentlemen. Pandemonium at the Great Western Forum. Listen. The players are celebrating in different directions by themselves. Every one of them a hero. Down the stretch, they made some very, very important free throws. Kendall Gill gives Cedric Ceballos a big hug. And Stu, that's one of the most exciting games you'll see.
Yes, it is.
Once again, the final score. The Lakers 114, the Sonics 110. This is the Lakers Basketball Network. Now let's go to courtside to Larry Burnett. He's with Vlade Divac.
Well, we got a pretty excited Vlade Divac here. Tell us how you feel about going to the second round.
Well, Phil, I'm so happy, Tough game. We won. We go tomorrow to San Antonio.
Seemed for a while as though Nick was keeping the Lakers in the game until the rest of you guys caught up.
Yeah, Nick had a tremendous game. We didn't play well in the first half, except Nick. He kept that score tight. And then we get back in the fourth quarter, just had a wonderful game.
What is it with you guys? Why don't you make it a little easier than this?
Win is a win.
Tell me how you feel about San Antonio. That's the team everybody's been trying to avoid. You got to take them on next round.
Well, tough matchup. Obviously, they're the best team in the league. They have a best record. We know how we have to play. If we play our game, we'll see. We have a chance.
Hey, if you're going to go, you might as well beat the best along the way.
Thanks a lot.
Good job, buddy.
Thank you.
He has played so well all year long, and he came through again tonight. Nick Van Exel, though, is the man for this Laker team. Make no doubt about that. Chick will be back in just a little bit to take you the rest of the way. Now we want to go to the press box.